Josh swallows, Josh swallows, Josh swallows, Broadway. Josh swallows, Josh swallows, Josh swallows, Josh swallows Broadway.
Hey, Joshy.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
I'm good. I have a special guest who won't go to bed back here.
Oh, is that little Jackson that I see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's little
Is
Jackson.
this our first? Is this our first babysitting fantasy, Alan?
Her? What?
Our.
Oh, our? Yes. Yes, it is ours.
Like, I'll put him to bed. Don't you worry. Then you can spin me like a dreidel. It's
Uncle.
Passover. What dreidel has to do with Passover, I'll never know. But it's my favorite game.
How
Are you wearing PJs? I'm wearing mine.
I
I'm
am.
good.
Look, I have
Good.
my Playbill PJs.
I have my my onesie and kerchief. Anyway,
that looks so hot. Like temperature hot, but also sexy hot.
yeah, it's sexy hot, you idiot. It's sexy hot. It's not hot. Yeah, tend to your son. Tend to your son.
You can feel- you
Hi
can feel my
everybody. Welcome back to Josh Swallows Broadway. We are so happy to go live with you today with the prom. I'm so happy to be with some of my friends tonight. We have been playing games online and being stupid. Anyway, first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Elizabeth Willis. I hope I said, Alan, did I get that right? I'm so bad at this. I think I said it right though.
I think you did. Wheeless.
Yeah. Elizabeth Willis has come on to the show as an assistant to us and is making the incredible graphics and is just really nailing it. And we are so grateful for you, and so just thank you so much for joining the Josh Swallows Broadway family. And speaking of that, we have some new Patreons. Thank you for keeping the show going. Now, as you guys know, we're doing this twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. But you could always see the shows on YouTube the next day, forever, whatever you want. It's totally free. We are all in lockdown. We are all in fucking pandemonium. So tell that kid to shut up.
He can't hear you, so you
I'm
can do whatever you'd like.
Okay, so I can do that.
It's
okay.
all coming in here.
Shut up. Yeah, but if you want to support the show, if you can, we have some new subscribers, so I'm gonna try to sing them a thank you song. I've just decided this, so I'm just gonna improvise it. Patreon, you keep the show going, you keep it strong. Thank you, Tiffany Frazier, or Frazier. I just don't care, but I do. And thank you, Sean, no last name, just Sean. You belong to you, not me, because that would be really fucked up. Sean, oh Sean, and Liz Goldenberg. We've been real good friends for how long? Many years. Hey, thank you for supporting me. You deserve all my songs. And finally, Gary Bedigan. I don't know if he's Irish and if this is racially insensitive, but Gary Bedigan, thanks for doing your support to the show again. I love you so. Thank you, Patreon. On with the show. Not yet, because we're actually going to be, when we started the Patreon, it was before like all this madness really happened. So we are going back to it. Believe it or not, I don't really do Patreon for a living. And we're going to make the different levels of membership much more, what's the word? Much more
Accessible.
I wrote down a good one. Yeah, accessible. There's of support for everybody. If you want to, and if you don't, that's okay. We love you. You're a part of the fucking family. You rock. Okay, Alan, you go put that kid to bed. You give me my babies.
All right.
Now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Boom.
Hey,
boom. Boom. Bye-bye.
Wow.
The babies are here.
Wow. Bow, bow, bow,
Build
bow.
a
Bow, bow,
prom.
bow. Ow.
Build a prom. Hi, friends.
Hi.
Hey, God. Oh. I thought we were gonna be like
For a
do
second-
like unison.
Yeah, for
Oh.
a second it sounded like y'all were gonna be like, "Hi, Josh."
That's what
Do
I
it
was
again.
going
We'll
for.
come in right. We'll come in right. Okay. Go again. Go again.
Okay. Hi, friends.
Hi, Josh.
Oh, somebody thinks
really
that you are rocking that look, Izzy. So congratulations, Izzy. You just booked it.
Thank you so much.
Oh God.
Trying.
Our FaceTime call the other night was the
I
best
made my
thing that
food.
ever happened to me.
It saved me.
Yes.
It saved me too. Literally.
The best
I
part
can't hear
was.
Courtenay.
Well,
Oh, well, you're missing out.
what's that? What happened?
Caitlin can't hear you.
Take that thing out of your ear.
No, is this some sort of joke?
No, you
you
can't
hear
hear
her?
Courtenay.
Can you hear me?
No.
Oh my-
What if you put both
Oh,
ears
no.
in? Maybe she's coming in on one side versus
I
the
could
other.
hear her earlier.
Now.
Mom,
Can
talk.
you hear me? Now?
I can't hear her.
Now.
Yeah, take Caitlin out of the show forever.
Caitlin. No.
Oh, you're
No,
back. You're
take
back. I
her
can hear
out.
you now.
Oh, okay, good.
Need her.
I
I was
hear her now.
about to text Gabby to see if she was free.
I mean, Broadway's
Gabby.
closed, so like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Broadway's closed till June. She needs a job.
Yeah.
Gabby was Caitlin's brilliant understudy.
Yes, she
so
was.
that was a joke.
So
So that was a joke. But yeah, that conversation with all of us was so much fun. Anthony, you were saying what your favorite part was?
Oh, I was grocery shopping and I was on my way back and I had my headphones in. And so I just heard my phone ringing. I assumed it was Zoe or my mom or the only people I talk to right now. And,
no, it was us bitches.
and I hear multiple people when I picked up. And so I had to pull it out. And it was
Walking down the
everyone.
street. Like what street? Walking down with like a little bag of groceries.
Yeah, a little bag. I was on Broadway, heard of it. And like, it was like, yeah, I had about 20 blocks to go and I kept you on the whole time.
Yeah, you did.
Aw,
And I got mugged.
this is stringing us.
No, you didn't. You're stupid.
Stop it.
But my favorite was when we all met. Well, Caitlin and I met way before doing prom shit way before. But when we all went to Atlanta and Izzy and I were in the ensemble, we played father and daughter of the Boomer family. Yeah, Alan, do you have a picture of the Boomer family? Like, there's some of us like taking naps, and some of us on stage.
Oh my god.
You got there too early. It's still uploading. I was dealing with a kid, so I'm a little delayed.
You're
Not gonna
always
lie.
putting that
Not
fucking
gonna
it
lie.
in front of my fucking show
I think you need to
on Passover.
Passover.
He's anti-Semitic.
The
People
kid
at
shouldn't even
home,
be
I
awake all
need-
day.
Yeah, I need a lawyer, and I need a pro-Semitic Semitic
Oh my god.
producer.
I like Symedic. They're like pro Symedic.
The Semitic.
Pro-Semitic.
Semitic is opposite of anti-Semitic.
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, Alan, why don't you text me when I know what bits are loaded?
Which one are you looking for again?
Which bit?
Just text me so I can
The
make it a
Boomer
show.
family.
Listen, here's the file names I have that I
No,
have to
the
sort
Boomer
through.
family.
9A25112
Get off, get off,
4D2E. Full render
You're
size.
ruining everything.
Full size render.jpg.
You see what I have to
cut
do?
out.
Doing great.
This is
I
hard.
should be like
You
Patty
have to deal with
LaPone,
so
but
much.
This is a
I
hard-
can't afford a basement. Otherwise, I'd do tours of it, but nobody would care.
Aw.
And nobody liked that joke either. And I've decided to end it all right here live on That's Wrong.
in front of your friends.
But our FaceTime was also when we came up with the astonishing challenge.
Yeah.
You never posted mine.
You still have time.
Yet. I haven't yet.
Well,
I needed
okay.
momentum.
I have an addition to the astonishing challenge, though. I think Courtenay needs to do it with the Phantom. That
I agree.
Courtenay needs to do it and be the Phantom at the same time. I think we need
I have to tell you.
I think we need a one-woman show.
Remember the whole reason that I was elected to do the Phantom was because I had the
because
mask.
you had the mask.
I was the only one who had the like, mask.
What is that made out of? It's like a wet tortilla.
With like a pizza underneath it.
What is that? Please tell us.
It came in a kit. And for some reason I have
In
it.
a
What
kit.
A
kid?
quarantine kit?
Was it for your kids? The quarantine
I
kit?
had it because I did a Phantom gala. For a gala. I did a Phantom, and that was the mask that I bought for the guy who played the Phantom. And it's in my costume closet with all my wigs.
There is so much to unpack in all of what you just said.
That's why the Phantom has a different wig on in every segment.
Why? Yeah. Where are the wigs? Why aren't they on?
They're all
And
so
why aren't you
Phantom.
sending them to me?
Mom, go get the wigs.
Go get
Yeah, go get
I have
some
a
wigs,
wig that I wore
please.
today. Hold on.
and you took
Can
it
you do
off.
a
Go get
Phantom
some wigs.
tutorial like the Phantom? I'm the Phantom.
I've been looking everywhere online for wigs and costumes, and let me fucking tell you, those prices have skyrocketed.
Yeah.
My neighbor is vacuuming at 9:15, so it's going well here in
Who
Woodside.
isn't?
Last night I dropped my
right.
phone twice at like, oh my god,
This wig, it was from today.
you look beautiful.
What was the occasion? Sally Fields. It
It's
looks.
a banana clip.
Or
No, it's a banana clip. So
Yes.
I don't remember why I got.
a banana clip.
I don't remember.
It's
why.
like you were doing a. It's like you were auditioning for the musical version of Nell.
So there's that wig.
Great.
Mom.
Well, I want you to put on another wig while we explore when I played Izzy's father.
Where's Boomer?
Yes.
Alan, please.
He's having trouble with his kids.
Listen, I gave you the file names. You have to describe the
I hate
picture
this
for me.
world.
so
I
don't.
did in the email.
No, you just said, "Here you go."
I hate you. Okay,
Called
go away.
out.
You're the worst producer in the
What?
world.
Describe it for me. Let's play charades.
No.
It's
Go
gonna be a
away.
picture of him and Izzy,
Him and
Yeah.
Izzy.
What do you think it is?
but not in like
Dressed as a
typical costumes.
Yeah. He's got a coat and I've got glasses on. He's got
Alan, you're failing me. Go
Courtenay's
away.
got the Phantom mask
Leave us.
on.
Leave us,
That's
you
not the
monster.
Oh my God, that was it.
No, that's
Who
not
are
it.
those
But
people?
do you remember that haircut?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you remember those glasses that we all had?
What-
Yeah. Warby Parker was all the rage, right?
Still is.
I just ordered glasses from Zenny recently.
My sister loves Zenny.
I love your sister.
She's the best. I
Oh,
love
yeah?
your sister.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. I love your sister too.
Oh
She's top.
god.
She's way into Josh Swallow's Broadway. She,
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Who
Yeah,
isn't?
so you have an in.
Now, my favorite thing that I don't think people knew is that the real party room was Courtenay, Izzy, and Caitlin's.
Wait, what?
What?
Like the dressing room.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Caitlin decorated it. Caitlin did all that.
But the three of you, like, that was a team.
We went through war together.
Yeah, we did.
My
War
favorite thing,
together, war
though.
with each other, war against
Did you guys
other
actually
people.
fight, though?
No, but it was the
I know
smallest
you-
dressing room in the world. Smallest.
I know. Well, I know that you took nude stuff, but
Yes.
Nudes.
Correction. Caitlin took nudes of us.
What?
That is true.
I don't remember this.
my favorite
I
would.
have some photos of them that I could
That's
maybe
probably
use
not
as blackmail
I
at
don't
some
remember
point.
this at all. I just remember
I want to make like an erotic prom calendar,
Oh,
my
but
God,
Sheldon
yes.
is definitely Christmas.
Sheldon Henry.
No, Sapper.
What?
No,
That was such an
Saperstein.
Anthony.
No, Anthony, you stupid
Why is
prick.
he here?
I don't know. Ew, ensemble.
I want to take him out.
Double P.
Ew. Okay,
Oh, the
bring him back.
power we have.
Guys, I covered
Now
Nick
you
and
see what
Kevin.
it's like.
I think he needs the boom boom stick, Josh.
Oh,
What is that?
That was my favorite thing. Well, the Boomers, because I played the high school coach, and Teddy's the only one who like played the same track the whole time, other than like
It's true.
Caitlin and Courtenay. And so my lines were like, "My son doesn't have to go to no homosexual prom."
Oh, that's
That
right.
kind of stuff. And I was the hockey coach, I guess. And
Yeah.
Teddy was my son. I was Boomer. He was Boomer Junior.
Mhm.
But like Elena was my wife. Elena would have been.
Her name is Maria Elena, and I was Liliana, and we came from Colombia, and she had recently divorced my father, and we decided we were living on the East Coast, but then she moved in with fucking Boomer, and started, and Ted and I hated each other. And you would tell him to give me the boom boom stick. When I was
Yeah, you're gonna get the boom boom stick.
We had a full family.
Dang, dang.
Yeah, it was great.
It
I
was
think like something
incredible.
that's so magical about our show that people don't realize is like the depth of which every character had.
The
There was a
backstory.
third act play happening
Like every
everywhere.
ensemble member had like a precise journey with that much backstory. It's genius.
But it always made me sad after that. Even at the not at the last show, because by then it was like Teddy was the only one left. You know, I forget who was over there, but it wasn't like Liliana and Boomer Jr. and Big Boomer, you know, but all those moments of being like, oh, I miss like at the end of the show when Emma and Alyssa are together and Mrs. Green was shot and killed in the gym. And I'm just kidding. Mrs. Green doesn't get shot and killed in the gym. Can you
How
imagine?
many
That would be a
bullets
very
left?
different story. How many bullets? But you know, like when the music would get sort of like the end of Full House, like new 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 new. While you two were like, "Hey, guess we are lesbians and we like each other." Hey, guess you're right. Well, I guess we should dance, huh? It's all I've wanted since Act 1. Like that thing.
Those were the lines.
During
yeah.
that, Boomer Senior would take Boomer
Yeah.
Junior and Liliana and have talks with them. Really important talks. Really, really filthy, disgusting.
Everybody goes into their huddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the huddles.
In my arc that I came out as a lesbian to you guys too.
Yes.
There.
Yeah.
And then you asked Boomer Jr. to make me straight with the
That's like, oh, you should prove it then. Boomer Junior, take the boom boom stick. Let's hear say if this little lady's really a ding ding dong, just like the other two ding ding dong.
ding dong. Oh,
And,
my
you know,
God.
Boomer Senior was also like an ultimate Christian. So,
Yes.
but he'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm renaming her Rachel because Rachel's in the Bible. And the Bible's in English, and it's good enough for me. And Rachel's moaning for a stoning. And
Moaning for a stoning.
he was just like the most horrible, like, Boomer. My son won't go to some
Boomer.
next rock.
I don't know. I think I had a face up stage every goddamn night because I was.
I mean, you had to do that like during the Broadway run too, during the gym scene.
Do you remember when the clarinet squeaked
God.
at that moment?
And look what happened to me. Squawk.
In Not About Me when she was like, the miracle worker.
I'll never forget. Do you remember that little trumpet line? They cut it after the sits probe, but it was like she would say a line that would be like, "Beep," and she went, "Excuse me." Excuse me.
No.
Yeah.
And they cut it after the sits probe.
I remember that.
I'll never forget that for some reason.
I loved the Zaz one when it was and you could hear everybody in the audience go, "Oh."
And it wasn't Brooks.
That was Brooks.
Off stage in his dressing room in the alley.
Also going, oh.
Oh.
Oh, we were backstage and we all ran to the monitor to try to see.
That trumpet playing on the button was. It deserved its own Tony.
I'm trying to see if I can find. Oh, okay. Let me see if this will play. It might sound like shit, but okay.
Get closer to it.
Oh
Do it
no.
again.
Oh, okay.
Can you put the headphones on the mic?
I'm trying.
Wait, I can't hear it.
I tried.
Oh no.
Can you like put the earpieces like on the mic?
I don't know, but what I can do is let us remember my favorite moment in the song before the end of Act 1. It's, Courtenay is one of my favorite actors because I'm serious. I'm serious. She's
incredible,
She's
but I know where you're going with this.
I don't know. You don't know anything.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
You don't know a thing.
Mommy
You
needs
be
more
quiet. Both of you. Mommy's in charge right now. My show. No. But you're singing to Izzy and you're like, nope, tonight's gonna be perfect. And I'm gonna take you because I have just as much of a right to enjoy the prom because I'm your mom. And you're like, I won't let nothing get in my way. Da, 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 and I will never miss a night like this. Alyssa, you're my superstar. Now get your ass in the car.
Wow.
And it's like super powerful. But Izzy, tell me what happened. Like what happened?
I don't know this one.
Oh,
You're gonna love it, Anthony.
In July, at some point during the show, I tore my quad. And when I got back in the show after taking, I wasn't allowed to wear my heels. And they didn't have sandals ready for me yet. So my first night back, I wore my prom dress with my white Keds. And so I was out on stage, and I warned her beforehand because I was like, Courtenay, I need you to know this. You don't laugh on stage, or it doesn't bother you. And she was like, oh, that was hideous. It's like Green would not allow that, and so she fully just says that. I'm like, whatever. We get on stage, and she looks at me and she goes, "Fixing little problems is what I do," and pointed at the pads on fixing little problems. And then she started laughing. And I couldn't help her. So we started laughing at her. And she couldn't get through the song.
And you're downstage. You're right there.
Yeah. Her arm on my shoulder was like, and I will have, there's just...
Yeah. Play it.
I have been.
I would never miss a night like this, Alyssa. You're my superstar. So get your ass in the car.
My favorite part about it is just like when you hear the first like tremble in your voice.
Can we get that
Can
one
we
more
hear that
time?
again, please?
I would never miss a night like this, Alyssa. You're my superstar. Look at your ass in the
I'll never work again.
In the
No.
car.
I will never work again.
You will work again. You will work again. Just not on Broadway.
That's why we closed.
Oh, now you sound like Brooks.
Oh,
Izzy, what's happening?
I don't know. I've decided to change it up. You know, switch shit up.
Yeah,
You
do
know?
it. I love a costume change.
Right?
Get away.
We have unruly hair.
Yeah, unruly hair. Or what about Caitlin? Now, Caitlin, how long have you been playing guitar before you started working on prom?
Never.
Really?
0 days. I
Stop
would
it.
like to tell the full story of this.
I
So-
don't think you know where I'm going.
No, but I would like to tell you the full story of the guitar.
Okay.
So it had always been in the show that like Emma plays a guitar during Unruly Heart, and I was like, okay. No. And then they were like, no, you're playing the guitar in the show, and I was like, okay. So the first time we did the show like fully put together with the guitar was in Atlanta, and I had it might have been the lab before that. Anyway, they didn't hire someone to teach me the guitar. They asked an ensemble member who happens to know how to play the guitar to like teach me the guitar, and I was like, great.
Who
So
was
I never
it?
learned Ian Young,
Ian.
who's amazing.
I
But like
love
I
him.
never learned how to like properly play the guitar. And then when we got to Atlanta, they were like, oh yeah, we still don't have anyone to teach you how to play guitar. Meg, our music director, can like kind of show you how to play the guitar. And I was like, okay. And then the next time we did a lab of it, they were like, yeah, we still don't have anyone to actually teach you how to play the guitar. So good luck. And I was like, cool. And so when we got to Broadway, they finally hired someone to actually teach me how to play the guitar. And I got 3 half-hour lessons.
I was gonna
But
say
I
because
had
we had.
never...
Oh, keep going.
No. You can.
No,
speak.
I was gonna say because we had like 2 weeks of rehearsal for the Broadway production. They were like, "Great, so you all know it. So we're
Yeah.
opening tomorrow. Here are
So
your
I, like,
costumes."
learned how to play guitar, but it was not good.
it
And we
was
always had a
good.
backup plan. It wasn't though.
It-
We always had a backup plan that like Meg was down there, like ready to like have the guitarist was waiting down there just in case something happened to like step in. And they never did.
Oh, I'd be
They
so
never
pissed. I'd
stepped
be
in.
like, there better be fucking Eric Clapton up here, like dressed as Emma, being like, "Shama Hotkin Van Von."
And I would practice it at intermission every day. I would go down stage early and I would like rehearse it because the scariest part of it was that like I had no time before Unruly Heart to like check if it was tuned,
Oh god.
check if it was like in the right place, check if I remembered what I was doing. I just had to like go on stage and be like, okay,
Hey there,
let's
YouTube
pray to every
interwebs.
god that this is okay. Yeah, and it was interesting to say the
No,
least.
it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Actually, one of my favorite times that you did it. Alan, do we
I
have
can't hear
this?
you.
I just kept on failing. I guess that was a sign that there wasn't much hope for this unruly heart of mine.
Oh,
I just love. Well, it's like their backup plan was the orchestra will pick it up later.
right.
We can't hear you, Caitlin.
We can't hear you.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, get her out of here. Where's Gabby?
no.
We're all like,
Wait, also, where did
Oh, there you are.
oh there
And you're-
An ombre.
This is blonde wig that I have.
does she have a name?
Hello, Dolly.
Well, achy breaky phantom.
count?
I think achy breaky phantom. It's gonna be achy breaky phantom.
I'm ready for Achy Breaky Phantom.
Like red, like
yeah, are you
like.
now? Are
I
you
can't
the
hear
Phantom or you
Well,
can't?
you know.
Can everybody else hear me?
Do what now?
I don't know, hun. So are you Meg Giry in this
I can't hear
situation?
you.
Alan, why don't you see if you can help her, if that's possible? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
I thought-
Alan?
Yeah, we
He's-
can hear her.
he's like the
Yeah,
Phantom.
I'm like, we can hear her.
Hi. Now can you hear me?
She just can't hear Josh.
All right. Oh,
Whoa. Up. Ha! See-
Now-
Okay, good. Yay, we're all a family again.
Hey guys.
Where's Izzy? Oh, there's Izzy.
Here.
You were where Alan was. Just a minute ago.
But can Pride Week?
What now?
Wait.
You don't remember Pride Week?
Week.
Is there a
I
delay?
remember Pride
love-
Week.
I do.
There was like a slight hiccup there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Pride Week was awesome. Oh,
We usually do things live, stream, figuring it out.
Pride Week.
Yeah, remember Pride?
Yeah.
We loved you, Courtenay. It's all because here's the thing about Courtenay. She is such a good fucking actress. She went to
Yes.
Juilliard.
Yes.
She's friends with Laura Dern.
No. Well, yeah, I love her.
Yeah, they
Laura
went
Linney.
to college
I love
together.
Laura Dern.
No, Laura Dern, not Lenny. If she loved Laura Linney, oh, we would be much closer than we are. But anyway, but you're so good at
Pride
playing the bad
It was
guy.
sad. It was sad. It was a very sad time in my life. Because I
No,
am
it
a
wasn't.
people pleaser. I'm a people pleaser, and I need people to love me. And no one loved me on Pride Week.
We
Wait,
loved you.
no.
We loved you.
But you at
all
the
love me,
time, at the
Everybody
time,
felt sorry for me.
at the time, you said that it was really cool that it like made you feel like you were doing great.
It made me feel like I was doing a good job. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I feel bad. Maybe we shouldn't play this.
No, we should.
No, you have
Do it.
to. No, I
Please.
no, I totally. I got it. I loved it. It was fun. It was fun.
Well,
No, I loved it. As an actor, it was fun.
It was remarkable because like we weren't
You look like Laura
selling
Dern
so
in Marriage
great.
Story.
Exactly. So like
Sorry.
we weren't selling so great. And then all of a sudden, Pride Week, we were just sold them. But none of
Yeah.
these homos we were given anything to Courtenay. They hated her so much that this happened and at the time. Alan, can you play this one?
nope.
Uh-oh.
I cannot.
Tonight is the prom technical. Well, anyway,
It's
everybody
okay.
booed the fuck out of her, and it was hilarious.
Oh, I wish I could see
She did
that.
Oh,
the first
man.
speech, and the entire audience was like, "Boo!"
It was
The
unreal.
whole time.
Oh, I wish. I can't believe you had that on. Oh, I would love to see that.
I
Oh,
was
I'll send
upstairs
it
in
to
the
you.
dressing room and just heard it over the monitors and couldn't
remember
figure out what was happening.
When I came off stage, everybody was just hugging me, like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?
And you're like, "I'm the best actress ever."
Are you okay?" Yeah, you were trying to make you feel better. You're such a good actress.
Oh
It's
my,
not you.
my god!
It's your role.
Now,
Amazing.
Like
You like
you because you like Anthony because you like joined the show late. Like
Yeah,
in the game, considering that we'd all been through it for years.
yeah,
And you
it was
came
a
with it when
very
it came to
late
Broadway.
edition. Mm-hmm.
So what
I
was that
remember
like?
when Anthony and all that hair. Remember all that hair he had?
I couldn't cut it.
Best hair.
He said, keep growing it.
Really?
And I said, yeah, he said, keep growing it.
It was so beautiful.
And then when it was cut, Josh Marquette cut my hair for the first time. Best haircut of my life, to be honest.
Yeah.
I love
Josh
him.
Marquette.
And shout out. And Casey was like, it's too short, but it looks great. It's too short,
But it looks great.
but it looks great. Yeah, I auditioned on April 30th. Is it my 2-year anniversary
the
coming up?
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, I
What
got
was the audition like?
it was Tonight Belongs to You. So it was the guys combo, the do 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 do. And I showed up on a Monday morning, not thinking anything of it. I didn't even know what the show was, and I didn't assume anything was going to happen because I am not a dancer. That's not what I classify myself as. And so I showed up. There's like 200 guys there, and we're doing in like separate groups. We dance, they make a cut, we sing for John and Bethany, the casting director, and then the next day we had a callback for Casey. And there were 17 of us, and then we danced for Casey. He had us all sing, and then they made a cut down to 4 people, and then we danced for Casey. Kind of. He wasn't really like, no one was really watching the last time. Like when we all went back in the room, they already started cleaning up, and Bethany was like, "Do you want to see it again?" And Casey's like, "What? Oh yeah, sure, you do it again."
Like we already decided.
And so then I got the call the next morning. I was in a costume fitting for a show I did at Merry-Go-Round, and then I got home from that fitting, and then I got the call.
Yay!
That's amazing.
And then you guys did that that preview thing. I think the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
and I was like, do I need to be there for do I need to learn anything? But I was already in Chicago, and then I was just gonna meet you all. That's why I couldn't go to Seaver Island the first time, because I was upstate, and then I met you all in
and our lives are forever changed.
In the lab.
for the worst.
Unfortunately.
That's right.
No, we all fell in love with you. And for you at home, Sieber and his incredible husband literally live on an island in New Jersey.
Zoe in the background.
Hey, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
She 100% did with that kid in that one viral video when her dad's giving like the speech. It's good.
Oh my God. Courtney, what was your audition like?
Oh, at the Alliance Theater in Atlanta.
Yeah. Like, how did that work? Did Casey go down there?
Yeah, Casey was there. So they
Wow.
called in and said, and you know who else was there? Is Dory and Bill.
Whoa.
Wow.
And so went in, and
Was Dory taking pictures?
I don't remember where they were because I just knew that Casey was there, and I was like, the interesting thing is, well, interesting to me, probably not anybody else, but is that I was almost not going to go because I talked myself out of it, and I was like, I'm not gonna. I don't.
Why did you talk yourself out of it?
Because I had been in a thing where I was like, I hate auditioning, and I was nervous about auditioning, and I always thought, well, I'm not. Why should I go in? I'm not going to get it, kind of thing, that you do to yourself. And I was even coaching people to go in for this audition, coaching other friends of mine to go in for it that I knew were far, better actresses and better singers. And I was like, and then finally I had like a little voice inside my head said, you know what, you've got to do what you're telling people to do. And what I always tell people is, who cares? Just go in, just be brave and go in. And so I had to, I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm just going to go throw it at the wall. And I don't care about it. I had to talk myself up. I don't care. I don't care if I get it. It's not about getting it. It's about just being brave and going in and doing it. And so I made myself do that. And when I got in there, I did the little scene between her and Izzy, I think, and her daughter. I can't remember what, I think it was that scene, but and so then and it was very, the way it was written, remember, it was like the Wicked Witch of the West at first, the script was written kind of like that. And so I did it like that. And then and he said, so can you just do it and just do it like in a way that you would do it, like a Southern woman. She's kind of Southern, but this happens to take place in Indiana, but can you just do it like that? And so I did it just like me. And he's like, don't think of how you think it should be. Just kind of do it like you're talking to your daughter, whatever. And so I did it. And apparently they were taping it. And he goes, okay, can you do that once more? I'm going to tape it for all the people who are not able to be here. And I was like, okay, I'll do it again. So I did it to the camera. And then I sang some song, whatever the song that I prepared, which was completely inappropriate.
Do you remember what it was?
Yes, I do.
What was it?
What was it?
It was a song that I just knew because I had taught to a student of mine and I love the song. And it's completely like, I didn't know any of the context of it. It was, oh, I can't think of it. It was
I Miss the Mountains.
No, I'll go in there and find it.
You better lose yourself in the music, if you want, and you better never let it go.
Oh, that song from the Oscars.
I wish it was that one.
I would pay such good money to hear you sing that.
Oh my God.
She'd be incredible, a phenomenon.
I'll find it. But I'll tell you what, I chickened out singing that song because there's this. Well, anyway, so I did it for the camera. I mean, whatever. And I did it for the camera. And then about the week later or 2 weeks later, I was like, whatever, that was a waste of time. 2 weeks later, Jody called and said, you got the role. And I was like, all right, well, let's see what that is. But the funny thing is that the song I found out, so, they do this thing, all those Broadway things that y'all did, those nights at
like 54 Below?
54 Below, and they ask you, and Izzy, you would learn a new song every time, and you and Caitlin were so brave and so bold, and Anthony, you did it, Josh, I'm sure you did it, you were all bold.
No.
It's just like new people.
I don't do those things. I can't.
About this. And Izzy would be like, oh, I got to learn like a, John Mayer song for this thing. And she would like not know it before the show, and during the show she would rehearse it, and then she would go and perform it that night. And I was like, that is my nightmare of my freaking
yes
life.
Same. That's why I don't do them.
Oh my God. So they asked me to do one of those, like do the audition song that you did to get into this.
yes
Oh God, no. I
went back and I saw that audition piece, and then a friend of mine said, oh, Courtney, that role is for like a 16-year-old. I mean, I know most of the. I'm a vocal.
What did you sing?
Oh, I'll go find it. Hold on.
Or 16 going on 17? Like what?
Watch. It's like there are worse things I could do, or like.
Oh,
Pretty.
I feel pretty. That'd be really great.
Izzy, what was your audition song?
For prom?
Yeah.
I auditioned the ensemble with Fly Into the Future from Vanities.
Yes.
That was
Fly
I don't know what that is.
future. I know what it is, but I don't
It's
know
good.
the song.
I only know 60 bars of it.
So
Caitlin, did you ever sing anything of your own?
No,
Oh, that's
I
great.
sang You Happened, but it was like very different.
Yeah.
It terrifies me to sing songs of my own. I hate bringing in my
Yeah,
own.
it's the worst.
okay,
Mama,
I
what'd you
found it.
sing?
I sang "Safer" from First Date.
Oh, I don't
Oh.
know that
Wow.
show.
That's fine.
But it's
Yeah, but that's fine.
But what
Who the
I
fuck
love
cares?
the words of it because it was like,
I mean, you got the job.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tell my students, I'm like, sing what makes you feel good,
Yes.
so that when you're singing it, like when you go in the room, at least it's a song that you don't have to work hard to do. Like you could just go in and fucking do it and do you.
And like it
and
represents
leave.
you. Exactly.
Yeah.
that song, like the words spoke to me about where I was at that place because at that time or whatever. But I always, I have students who come in, they're like, "Oh, you can't sing that song. You're not supposed to sing that song. Oh, that's too overdone. You're not." Here's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter.
You gotta sing if you can do it, and if it comes from your heart and your soul, and you can sing that shit, sing it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
And that's
Yeah.
how people feel with you, Courtenay. Safer.
Yes.
Good. Oh.
Though I think Izzy and I love to scare you backstage a lot.
Oh, so much.
Spear me.
Maybe that scare you.
Scary.
You hear me?
I don't like
Scare
scared.
you.
I do not like being scared.
Yes.
I like to be scared.
It's my,
I don't like.
What?
especially scared you. Satisfying person to scare, Courtenay.
Yeah.
I hate being scared.
She had
I
a
do too.
crossover behind the set that was pitch black.
Y'all are
There was
evil.
like a little
Y'all are
tiny
evil.
alcove that was
Josh, you're evil.
no, that was also like pitch black,
It was
and so you could hide in it. But she would have to cross this pitch black little hallway, and
with my
I
purse.
could get her
With my purse.
every day. She would try to like, yeah, but no, I got her all the time.
I purposely
Sometimes
made all
from
of my
behind, 'cause is
crossovers
there?
downstairs for that reason.
No, well, I hate stairs. I couldn't.
Well done.
Ah,
That was a
memories of
snowplow.
snowplow.
Josh,
my
do you
God.
remember when like there was that place like it was behind the like between whatever stage right and stage left, that one place I had to go
The
behind
stage.
every night. Yeah. And I had to go behind it every night. And I knew that Josh was somewhere lurking. And
That's
Josh
what
a
I was
large
just
man.
talking
You
about.
can't, like, hide. You can't hide. There was this one empty space in the middle. And every time I went, I'd throw my purse in there just to make sure that he was there on my way back. On my way, back. I was like,
But
throw it.
you could have hit Shane or Roberts or
There was nobody
someone.
ever there. It was where the doors were, the gym
Oh.
doors. And it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
I was always freaked out that somebody was going to jump at me there. And so I would muster my courage and I'd walk down there and then I'd throw my purse right there. And then I'd get to the end, I'd be like, whew. And then Josh would creep out somewhere. And
See,
grab
that's
the
why you gotta
shit out
go
of
in
me.
being a negative Nancy and say, "You do not scare me. You do not snowplow me. Back the fuck off." And then
Yeah,
no one fucks
Caitlin
with
was
you.
very scary during the run. Very scary. And she made powerful friends, let me tell you. Powerful
Ooh,
friends.
yes.
Baby.
When you get nominated, you become Illuminati.
What if that was true?
You're at like the drama desk luncheon and they're like, here's your plate, madam. And your
Oh my God,
plate
I
says
wish.
like, meet me in the kitchen elevator, code 2217. And you're like,
Meet
and
me
then
in
you
the
run into
dumbwaiter.
Brooks and he's like, oh, you two, welcome to the Illuminati.
Oh my God! What if Brooks ran
That's
the
amazing.
Illuminati?
I would be
That would make
surprised.
sense.
Yeah.
That would
love
play.
Nothing more.
He'd be like, I need a Tinkeroo and Tauntaun.
Little DT.
Where's
Which
Brooks?
was
I haven't heard
prom
from
code.
Brooks. I haven't heard from Brooks. He's gone under, hasn't he?
No, Brooks is good. He's upstate he and Sean are at their house upstate
good.
with Wilma, the Wonder Dog, and as Brooks would say, Sean, poisonous Sean, and Sean is the nicest man on the planet.
He really is.
But he's doing good. They're both doing great, and everybody in their life, I think, is doing well.
Good.
Izzy, are you still in La Jolla?
I am. Thank you, La Jolla.
How's Fly going?
So,
Are you guys selling?
yeah, I think next month. No. Yeah, no, we closed almost a month ago. It's a month on Thursday. It was the same day that Broadway blackout. Nope, that was
That was a different thing.
very
But
different.
that happened too.
Right.
But it was
That was my week as Barry.
yes.
I called out that night.
Oh God.
Holy shit.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Caitlin is in the Illuminati. She calls out that night, and suddenly there's a blackout.
And so did and Brooks was out that week
And Brooks
too.
was out.
Right.
And it was around it was around award season, right?
It was after.
What?
Because
It was after.
No, it was right after.
So they had both lost their nominations.
How dare you mention the Tonys?
We were mad.
It's a sad song. It's a wonderful song.
Guys, we won the drama desk. It's fine.
We did win the drama desk, which is why
As Andre's
Yes,
train
we won the
says,
drama desk.
closing. It's a sad song. It's a wonderful song. But
Courtenay, what's happening?
she's exercising.
I am.
She's wasted.
Every moment, every moment. It's all when you're old.
That blackout, I couldn't get to Queens because it was a blackout. So I was like, what the fuck do I do? And I was like, okay. And then I tried to get on the train at Penn Station. As soon as I got to Penn, blackout at Penn. And I was like, you do not want to be in a blackout in Penn Station. So I was like, fuck. I realized that I had keys to my best friend's place in Chelsea. And I'm calling him and I'm like, where is he? And then finally, I'm like, okay, Chris, I hope okay. I'm coming over to your house. I don't know what else to do, but I can't get to Queens. So I get to Chelsea. His building has, electric. I go to the 16th floor. I walk in and he's having sex.
Oh,
Please tell me everybody's
no.
frozen right now.
During a blackout.
Or himself. Oh, okay. There we go. I hear broken laughter. This is like the worst connection ever. Oh my
I
god.
hear you. You're fine.
so good.
You cut
Alan,
out.
where's Alan?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Alan,
What?
are
I
you
can't.
there?
This is just like Groundhog
can't
Day the
control
musical. And we're the
Josh's
5
internet.
fucking this is my internet's fault?
I can't get. Like everybody else is fine. You're frozen. And everyone's else like, sex? Oh,
well, shit.
That's often how.
Okay,
we heard
well,
the story.
thank
We
you
heard
all
the
so
story.
much for joining the live stream. I'm so sorry that we're having technical shit, but love you so much. And we
Wait,
will
is it
see you all
over?
soon. I love you guys. I'm sorry the internet
I
blows.
don't want
Is
to
it
go.
I know, but we'll
No.
FaceTime another time.
I miss
I
you
love
all.
you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, thank you for
Yeah.
having us.
Sure.
We love
Thank
you.